Aftershock Festival returns to Discovery Park in Sacramento starting today. Thousands are expected to attend. That means a big economic boost for the capital city. And this morning we welcome Visit Sacramento CEO Mike Testa. Mike, thank you so much for joining us today. This is a big weekend for Sacramento.
It's a huge weekend. You know, you have attendance of 40,000 people a day for 4 days. And what's great about Aftershock is 65% of the attendees don't live in the Sacramento region. So we're getting people from every state in the country. You've got 10 countries represented coming into the event. Last year we had 10 folks from Moscow buy tickets. I don't think they're coming this year, but people from all over the world coming to Sacramento for this.
Do we even have enough hotels to house all of those people?
Yeah, what's interesting is, you know, our friends in Placer County tell us that over this weekend they see their occupancy go up. So from Yolo, Sacramento, Placer County, it is hitting hotels across the region.
So in terms of an economic boost, this is going to be almost 30 million.
Yeah, it comes in at about $28 million. And what's great is, you know, when these folks get out of the festival, they're not going back to their hotel rooms and going to bed. They're going to bars, they're going to restaurants. So we extend that economic impact after the festival closes.
I'm glad you brought that up. Are you concerned at all about the recent violence that we've had in downtown, midtown, Sacramento, you know, to the point that the city has now appointed someone to just be in charge of that and making things safer after dark?
We're always concerned about that. When we have visitors come to Sacramento, we want them to have a good experience. I think what helps with Aftershock is you've got a critical mass of people. You'll have thousands of people downtown, thousands of people often walking from the venue to the hotel. So that helps when you have a big group of people, but absolutely that concerns us.
You mean kind of like the safety in numbers type of mindset?
Yeah.
Or it could, I think for me the number one thing, especially since this is my hometown, is that I worry about, you know, visitors who may not know, okay, that's not the street that you want to walk down after dark, because I feel like I see that every year and I'm thinking, those poor souls, they have no idea. You see them walking with their luggage, you know, through downtown Sacramento, they have no idea. Let's talk a little bit about Golden Sky, which is coming up next weekend, the big country music festival.
So based on how well Aftershock is done for this region, we wanted to add a second one, and that was always kind of the vision. COVID derailed that a little bit. So Golden Sky starts next weekend. It's a country music festival. We want to make sure every genre is represented in Sacramento. Tim McGraw's the headliner. It'll be a 2-day event this year, but the goal is to get it to the level of Aftershock, which will take a little bit of time. But you know, Sacramento is quickly making a national name for hosting great music festivals in our city.
Yes, and hopefully we start hosting more sporting events as well. And maybe get some more hotels. Yeah,
that would help. We're going after the NCAA women's Final Four, and the only thing I think that hurts us at this point is a lack of hotels. So to host these bigger events, we definitely need more places for people to stay.
Mike, you've done so much to try to help market Sacramento and put it on the map. If you could have anything for Sacramento, what would it be?
Well, I'd take a Disneyland, but that seems a little unrealistic. I think more hotel rooms. You know, we go after events that will fit in Sacramento. You talk about an NBA All-Star game. We don't have the hotel infrastructure to do that. So the more hotels we have, the bigger the events we'll go after.
Maybe we need to expand to the water.
I'd be fine with that.
More floating hotels.
And I think more things programming the waterfront would be great as well.
Yeah, Mike, thank you so much for your time. All right, now we want to take a look at some of the biggest acts that are performing today. Top headliner is Slipknot from Iowa, one of the most popular metal bands in the world. Lead singer Corey Taylor, and as you can see here, they dress in costumes and have a legion of loyal fans and have sold 30 million albums worldwide. Then there's Rob Zombie, a Grammy-nominated singer-songwriter as well as a horror filmmaker. Evanescence, led by the queen of metal singers, Amy Lee. And then remember Stone Temple Pilots? Well, they're back with a new lead singer. And if you like horror movies, you'll like Ice Nine Kills, a relatively new band from Florida led by Spencer Charnas, who stars in the newly released horror film The Retaliators, along with Sacramento's own Jacoby Shaddix, who is the frontman for Papa Roach, which plays on Saturday. Big shout out to him. Also, other must-see bands performing are Nothing More, Bad Religion, and Crown the Empire. So going to be a great line.